Hey guys, what is up? My name is Crips, and I'm here to do a tutorial guide on how to get through Resident Evil 4 Remake on Assistant mode. So hopefully you guys enjoy, sit back, and relax. I forgot to mention as well, this whole video will not be quiet. During some sections of the game there will be talking, so keep an eye out for that.
Y que aquí te ofrecemos, Señor, que la luz de tu gloria la ilumine hacia el paraíso. Acepta este cordero, arrastrado por la furia y el pecado, y acógenos en el paraíso y en tu seno inmaculado. Oh Señor, nuestra guía es September 30th, 1998. It's a day I'll never forget. The cop inside me died that day. And that night, Raccoon City was wiped out, thanks to the bioweapons created by Umbrella. Somehow I made it out, but too many others weren't so lucky. I was asked later to join a top-secret government program. Not that I had a choice. The training, punishing missions, nearly killed me. But at least I kept my mind off everything. If I could just forget what happened that night, the pain, even for a second. This time, it can be different. It has to.
So tell me, Yankee, why did you come to this horrible place? As close to nowhere that I've ever seen.
Let's just say, looking for someone.
That someone must be very important, huh? The chief gave the orders himself. Help him, he said.
I'm sure your boys didn't come all the way out here to roast marshmallows. Maybe you did.
You have a strange sense of humor. I'm gonna let you in on a little secret. Just between us. A lot of people have gone missing around here. And it's been that way for a while now.
Well then, should be just another day in the office, right?
I mean, last week there was a search for some missing hikers.
I'm sure you'll do your best to help me.
I think this is it. Nature calls, huh? I'll be right back. Qué frío.
¿Te has bebido el bar entero? You smoke?
Vaya sitio más tétrico. ¡Hey! ¿Hay alguien ahí?
He sure is taking his time. Did he fall in? Maybe you better go and take a look. Oh, watch the car. Wouldn't want to get a parking ticket.
So much for helping me. could he have gone? Anyone home? Sorry to barge in like this. Busco a un policía. ¿Vino aquí? Hey!
¡Necesito apoyo!
I read you.
¿Quién soy?
What's your situation? What the hell's going on?
So for this part, what you want to do is there's going to be a zombie that comes down the stairs. You don't have to waste your bullets on them. You can just step all the way back. He'll grab Tice and Mid, and then you just go up the stairs. I just did right here. Then when you open this door, you sneak by pressing the crouch button. And when you sneak, there's going to be a green herb in that cabinet. You open it, and then there's a green herb right there, and then you just walk out the door, and you're free. You didn't have to waste any bullets on that one zombie.
Bruce, this is Condor 1.
Hunnigan here. What's your sit rep?
The president's daughter, Baby Eagle. It's likely she's in this village.
Our intel was correct then. Well done.
Need a location on a nearby lake. She may have been taken there.
Copy that. I'll see what I can find.
Hurry up.
Something's happened to the people here. My escorts are... Gotta go. Talk later. I'll let myself out.
This part is kind of tricky because I learned this from a speedrunner. But you can skip these two enemies that are right here. Be careful with that bear trap. And then sometimes this can be a hit or miss. Sometimes you'll get hit by that guy. Sometimes you won't. It's easier on assisted mode and maybe standard because he hits a little slower. But if you're able to sneak through that door and get the supplies there and make it through here, you'll be safe and you won't have to waste any health items or bullets. So when you finally get to this village area, there's a shortcut right here that I took to the left. And when you get there, there's a green herb that you can collect. And then you can break this box without alerting that lady. And then you can assassinate her from the back to have her not alert any of the other villagers. And when you get to this part, you're going to make a right. And then another right to get inside the door. And then this triggers the village fight. So once the cutscene ends, you're going to want to break all the boxes that are in front of Leon. It depends on what's in there. It's usually money, ammo, or gunpowder. But as you can see, I got a first aid spray and a handgun bullet. And then for here, you're going to grab the shotgun off the wall. Break that glass to get the grenade. And then if you're lucky, on standard or assistant mode, there's a villager that climbs up that ladder and you're able to knock it down. And you grab the shotgun bullets off the bed. Then I jump out this window, just so the chainsaw man can come out through there. I missed on that, my bad. But my goal is to gather all the villagers. Luckily it's on assistant mode, so they're a little slower and don't react fast. And when you finally grab everybody here, you just line them up, you shoot them. And then I don't know, I think this whole village section is time-based. So you have to wait until someone rings the bell. As you can see, the chainsaw man's finally making his way. And once he enters through that door, or through that window, you throw a grenade first, so it gives him that damage. 50-50 he'll fall off that balcony, but most of the time he just gets stuck there. And then you quickly throw a flashbang. You run up to him, knife him, and since it's on the system mode, one shotgun bullet to him will kill him. If it was on professional or hardcore, he would have still gotten up. And then your goal here is just to survive. Try to take down as many villagers as you can. You don't have to worry now that the chainsaw man is dead. So you just do your best to eliminate them. And if you're playing on controller, just rely on the aim assist to guide your bullet. This fight can take a while. And if you don't want to waste bullets, you can just get the headshot, wait for that prompt to pop up like it did right there for me. You go for the melee attack. Melee attack can kill them, sometimes it won't, but it's good, especially if there's a crowd of villagers, so you can get that AoE attack. As you can see, this was a good spot. The bell finally rang.
Keep coming.
And now a cutscene's gonna hit soon.
Huh?
And that's how you survive the whole village area on assistant mode.
La campana. Hay que obedecerla.
Él nos invoca. Tenemos que servir. Al Lord Sadler Todopoderoso.
Where's everyone going? Bingo?
Also, after this whole village fight, just do your best to try to loot everything now that everything is over with. There's usually a grenade in this building.
Look for a large windmill.
But yeah, just do your best to loot everything before you move on.
Windmill. Copy that.
And be careful. Roost out.
Yeah.
¡No puede ser!
When you get to this area of the village, it's gonna be the couple of people that may want to fight you, but you're only gonna have to worry about 2 people. You're gonna have to worry about the guy next to the bull,
There it is.
which I come to and kill over here. And then I usually try to get all the medallions because the medallions gets you a yellow herb as a freebie, and it gives you some attachments for a gun. And then the second villager you have to fight is this one. So after you defeat both of them, you're gonna break some of these medallions. There's 5 in total for almost every section. You shoot this thing here because it gives you a treasure that you can sell later. Just make sure it doesn't fall into the pond because you won't get a good amount for it. This is the 3rd medallion, which I missed. The other medallion is in that barn. And then the last one is to the right. So the easiest way to break this key lock is through this little window right here. You aim, shoot, and it breaks. And then once you break that, you're gonna go inside. You're gonna grab a wheel that we're gonna use in a bit. You ignore that villager that's up there screaming. So you grab the wheel. A pig with a hammer is gonna come in. You ignore the pig with the hammer. Yeah, I had trouble climbing up that ladder for a bit. You do your best to try to grab everything up there, but don't stick around too long because the pig with the hammer will chase you. So once you grab whatever you could, you're going to stick the wheel into that slot. You're going to pull the lever. And then you're going to grab the shotgun that's right there on your way down to the ladder. Once you go down the ladder, you're going to turn around, grab the yellow herb. And then you're going to crouch under this landmine. Or under this tripwire. The pig's going to take it. And you just make it across the bridge. And then you're going to push the cart. And then you're scot-free. Once you push the cart, you're gonna deal with some enemies. But don't worry about the ones behind you. Just worry about the one in front of you. What you're gonna do is just take out your shotgun, shoot her down, and then just keep going. I like to keep the shotgun just because it's good against close quarter enemies. And usually it'll one-shot them. But most of the time it just knocks them back, which is good because you don't have to go for the kill. You can just keep pushing once they fall. If necessary, then yes, you do have to shoot them again just so they get out the way. So right here, you're gonna crouch, knife these two crates, get that resource, go around the bear trap, ignore that guy, ignore the other bear trap. There's a bunch of bear traps in this area. And then what you're gonna do is shotgun that guy in front of you, and then knife the lock. Knifing the lock breaks in one hit. And then right here, you're gonna crouch, disarm the tripwire, keep pushing through. Then you're gonna open the store, and then you're gonna knife this guy that's pounding on the wooden floor. And then in that cabinet behind Leon, there's usually shotgun ammo or pistol ammo. It depends. Usually the loot in this game is random. It's never the same. If you see a cut there, that's because my game crashed during this recording. So I had to redo this area all over again. But once you break that floor, you're going to meet a person that's down there. And then you go on to the next chapter.
That hurts, you know? Seemed like you really wanted to talk.
How observant, senor. Now, say, you got a smoke?
You know, those things will kill you.
Oh, well, maybe just untie me then, huh? Joder, not this guy!
Who are you? Okay, stop right there!
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body. It begins now.
Oh, what the fuck? Hey, stop it. Hey, Yankee. Got your name?
Leon.
Quiet type, eh? I'm Luis Serra. Guess you, me, picked the wrongest spot to vacation, eh? Hey! Stop it! You move, I move. And I'm beat up enough as it is. I can see you're thinking. Bet you've been in spots like this before, huh? I guess you're here looking for someone. One more guess. Maybe some missing señorita?
Young girl? Talk. Now.
All right. See, heard chatter about moving a señorita.
Moving her. Where?
Who knows? But later, saw some men dragging someone to the old church. Hanging with you, not healthy.
Hey, we're not done here!
Later, amigo.
Shit.
So this next chapter is pretty easy. They're just gonna teach you the basics on how to parry an enemy and how to assassinate an enemy. So this area, the starting chapter is just
sounds like she's being
using
kept in
knives.
some church.
Great. That's good news.
So you don't have to
heard
worry
from this
about
guy
it,
on-
especially on assisted
Said
mode.
his name is
Assisted mode, they die pretty easily with the knife.
There's something fishy about him. I need you to run a background check.
We'll call Condor 1. I'll see what I can find. In the meantime, make your way to that church.
So there's a knife on that dead body that's in front of Leon.
Probably due for confession anyway. Condor 1, out.
But once you grab the knife, you're gonna head upstairs. And then once he opens to that door, there's gonna be a villager that doesn't know you're there. So you go for the assassination. And then you'll grab the knife that he drops. There's another enemy there that will teach you how to parry the game. Well, we'll teach you how to parry, but you can just skip that. You're gonna break that bear trap, and there's gonna be a reason for it later. And then you wait for this villager to pass. You get behind them, and then you knife them. So the reason why I had you break that bear trap is because when you spin this wheel, you have to go to where that door is at. But there's a bear trap blocking it. So if you were to leave that bear trap alone, and then you spun the wheel to get there, most likely you would have been caught by the bear trap. And then the door would have closed, because the door is on a timer. So you just do that, you grab all your stuff,
I'll be taking
and then
these
that's
back.
pretty much it for this section.
Over here, stranger.
Who's that?
Okay, so like I mentioned earlier, the merchant, he gives you specific missions to do to get Spinal, which lets you get exclusive items. You don't have to do them if you're not into it, but for me, like in this section, he wants you to kill 3 rats. So once I find the 3rd one and kill him, I turn it in. It's basically like a bounty. He gives you bounties to do in certain areas, and if you complete it, you turn him in, and then he gives you Spinal. And that lets you grab a yellow herb only once. And then if you want, you can grab a laser sight or just some random items that he has. And it's usually in the trade area. And then, yeah, see, there's a treasure map, yellow herb, a gun, yellow diamond, and a laser sight. Other than that, if you don't want to do any of those, then you don't have to. That's just an optional thing. And then for this section, you're gonna grab a sniper, and you're gonna, if you have the money for it, upgrade the sniper. Because the sniper will be your best friend throughout this whole game.
Welcome. Got some rare things on sale, strange. Pleasure doing business with you.
Wish your enemies sweet dreams from afar, with a bullet straight through their heads. Pleasant travels.
So, for this whole next section, it can be a little overstimulating and rough as a first timer, but if you follow almost exactly as I did, you should be fine. I won't guarantee you might have the same run as I did, because this whole section could be RNG, meaning everything could happen randomly. So whatever you see in this video may not happen in yours. But there's going to be a lot of people coming after you, and there's going to be a lot of people with dynamite. So what you're going to do is, if you have the shotgun ammo, just take out the shotgun and just mow down the people in front of you. In this room there's a yellow herb, which you're going to need, because if you're trying to upgrade your default health all the way to max, then you're going to need a yellow herb. You need a yellow, green, and red herb to fully heal your health. So as you can see, I break this window from this area. I climb up the stair, or the ladder, to grab the key item, which you're gonna need to open the door later, which is that little emblem. And then you're gonna run past him. You're gonna use your aim assist to shoot that dynamite. And then you're gonna shotgun this person in front of you, if there's a person in front of you. Mow down the next two people that get in your way. And once you do that, you're gonna continue up this hill. Shoot that gas can if there's people chasing you. And like I said, luckily this is unassisted, just because you might not, they're not too fast, and they attack slow. So once you get through there, you're gonna spin this wheel to open that gate again. And once you open that gate, you're gonna jump down to your right, jump down again, and then you're gonna run past this lady who luckily did not grab me. Luckily, that guy stopped me from getting hit. And then you just run on through. And then when you get to this door puzzle, you're gonna rotate it to the right, I think? Or you rotate it to the left, and then you flip it. So for me, I press right bumper once, and then just flip it the other way, and then just spin. And then once you open this door, there's going to be 3 enemies in your way. There's going to be 2 villagers in front of you, so you can mow them down with the shotgun. And there's going to be another one right there. I went for the headshot. And then I grabbed the ammo right there. And then as you can see, that melee attack killed her in 1 hit. And then I go back just because collecting treasure is useful. As you can see, I'm full, which is a good and a bad thing, because you're gonna need those resources, or resource L for later if you want to make, because we need to make flashbangs for a certain fight. But that's for later. So if you're a treasure hunter, try to collect as many treasures as you can, because you can sell them for money, and that money will be used to upgrade your weapons. Especially the sniper. The sniper is one of a kind. That first sniper you buy can take down so many bosses in a couple of hits, especially unassisted. And especially if you focus on its power. So once you shoot this, you shoot that to get another Pearl pendant. And then here, a chainsaw guy will come. But you don't have to worry. I kind of messed up on my organization here, because I usually like to keep the pistol on top and then the shotgun and the sniper at the bottom, but it's whatever. So your best is to stay calm, try to shoot him in the head, and as you can see, it took 2 sniper bullets to kill him.
Stay down, alright?
And then he drops an emerald. Mostly those little mini bosses will drop a treasure item that you can sell. But I usually try not to sell them, because there will be some treasure items that need those gems. And then in this area, there's a lot of belt traps. So And these are not random. These will always be in the same spot. So if you follow my way, you'll be able to shoot all of them. And then in this building to your inside that bathroom, there's an enemy there. He will get up in a bit, but it's after you collect the treasure.
Not too shabby.
It's after you collect the main item in this first floor.
Someone is showing up their neighbors.
Brown eggs, if you're an egg collector, they heal you, so you don't have to waste actual heals. And then this puzzle is crop baby pig. Oh no, crop pig baby. And this puzzle is the same for all difficulties. They don't change it up. So he got up again, you shotgun him. And then in that little drawer is, I think, ammo. Oh no, it was a treasure item. And there's always a red herb there. So I grab that red herb and mix it with my yellow and green. So now I have 3 chances, or not 3 chances, but I can upgrade my health 3 times. And then this puzzle is pretty easy. You just turn it and then flip it. I thought I did the puzzle correctly, but I had to tilt it down just a bit. And then it worked. And then once you grab the key and or the ammo, unless you're full, then that ends that chapter right there.
Blood has accepted the gift.
Gift? My blood?
Rooster Condor 1, I've got that intel you requested on Louis Serra. It seems he used to be a researcher for Umbrella.
Umbrella? I should have left him in that bag to rot.
I'm sending you the details. Take a look, but Baby Eagle is your priority.
Copy that. Making my way to the church.
Okay, so
Condor
for this
1.
next chapter, there's gonna be a dog that gets stuck on a bear trap. Do not shoot it,
You too.
and do not leave him alone, because he will not help you out in a certain fight later that happens. So you have to walk up to him and actually free him with the cutscene, because he will help you if you do
Take care of
this.
yourself, buddy.
On this section, there's going to be some dogs that pop up out of nowhere once you see this tower collapse. Just ignore them. What you're going to do is run right in between this building. Keep your body against this wall. And then once you do that, you'll jump down this ladder and you won't have to worry about the dogs. Once you climb up this ladder, there's going to be a lady blocking your way. She's completely avoidable. You don't necessarily have to attack her, but I just do it just in case. So if you're able to sneak up behind her, just knife her, and then you just go into the building to your left.
got some new wares, stranger. You're in for a treat. Welcome. I've got something new for you. Thank you. There you are. Come back anytime.
Church.
So for this part, there's going to be a guy just shoveling. You can assassinate him or shoot him. So once you do that, you're going to break these two little emblems. They're part of a bounty that the merchant wants you to do. And then you enter this building. There's going to be another villager there, but you just attack them. And then after you do that, that's pretty much it in the graveyard section.
Damn it.
Condor 1 to Roost. The church is sealed up.
And Baby Eagle?
Negative. Nothing yet. But they sure do have this place locked up tight.
I see. I can think of one reason they'd want to do so.
Oh, she's here. That's for sure. I'll find a way in. Condor 1, out.
Once you get to this area, there's going to be a bunch of villagers trying to attack you. So usually what I like to do is I like to shoot this guy on top first. Just use the aim assist to shoot the Molotov off his hand. And then I got lucky with that instant headshot. But I like to keep myself in this corner. I like to kill the snake because the snake acts as a healing item. So your goal is to try to get yourself into this room and shoot that gas can. And then you just hold out there, because eventually everyone will come towards you. As you can see there too, I was running out of space, so I decided to upgrade my health all the way by 3. Luckily with that melee attack, I took 2 of them down. As you can see, I hear one other person. He drops down. I thought I heard something behind me, but there was nobody. So once I attack him and kill him, he was about to transform, but you can stop it. Whenever you see that during a fight, do your best to try to stop them from waking up. And then I shoot this guy. I go for the melee just so I don't have to waste another bullet. But unfortunately he was still alive, but luckily he died. And then if you have a sniper, you can shoot through both with 1 bullet, but unfortunately that didn't happen with me. So once you do that, you can keep going. Yes, there will be more people after you. There may be like 1 or 2 villagers, but you can just keep going. So once you get here, there's going to be a bunch of crows and 2 dogs. The crows do not attack you, but they do drop loot. And so if you have a grenade, just throw it right there down the middle. It kills all the birds. Sometimes it'll kill the dog if it's really close to them, but I couldn't kill that one.
Alright.
And I had to shoot that one. So your best bet is to try to bait that first dog in between all those crows. And then you throw the grenade, but if you happen to do what I did, then just use your sniper to kill off the other 2.
You've proven yourself. Thank you. A bit more space never hurt anyone. Perfect size for you, stranger. Wister, come back anytime.
Okay, so for this section, there's a bunch of enemies here, and especially one annoying enemy, which is the pig with that hammer. So, once you fall down that plank, you're gonna crouch behind here. You're gonna do your best to hide. If you have to reset the fight, reset it by loading a save, or by loading a checkpoint. But once you get this pig to pass by you, you're gonna get behind it, assassinate him, and he'll die with one knife. He'll die with one knife attack. And then after that, you just do your best to eliminate almost everybody.
Sorry.
So that's pretty much it for this section. Just assassinate the pig and then go ham on these other villagers in your way.
Not bad, right?
¡Agarradlo! ¡El forastero! ¡No puede ser! ¡Tras de ti, Betty!
Yeah. This is what I'm talking about.
Okay, so for this bulk section, you're gonna do your best to try to land every shot just so it can die faster. So it will move around, it will try to jump over you or on top of you, but luckily you're able to move your boat left and right. So if there's an obstacle to your left, move right. If there's an obstacle to your right, move left. And then there is an achievement for not missing a single shot. Like, unfortunately, I still haven't got that achievement yet, because I do end up missing. But luckily on the system mode, this fish does not have a big life bar, so it'll die within a couple of hits. Luckily, I think I was able to kill it really fast on the system mode, so I didn't get to see its other phases. So as you can see, I'm waiting till the arrow lines up. I think I miss here. Yes, I miss here. But I'm able to land this shot, and it was dead. And then that's pretty much it for the fish fight. On other difficulties, the fish does take a little while to die. But since it's auto-assisted, and mostly all the bosses are half health, I was able to get that done within a couple of minutes.
Sacrificial lamb, you will receive our most sacred body. It begins now. When day breaks, you two will join our covenant to share in my holy blessing forever.
Condor 1 to Roost. Do you read me?
Condor 1? You've been radio silent for 3 hours. Are you all right?
Yeah, I'm fine. Won't let it happen again.
And the church?
I'm still looking for whatever key I need.
Copy that. I'm glad you're okay. Roost out.
For this section, you're going to be introduced to the weekly heads. We'll call them that. So unfortunately, I don't have a flashbang in this fight. The flashbang does kill those type of enemies in one shot, but your second best bet is a sniper. The sniper will 1 or 2 shot them, depending on how powerful your sniper is. As you can see, I skipped the second guy. I just keep on moving.
What is this place? Some kind of shrine. Same mark from the church.
Okay, for this next part, when you get on the boat, in the middle there's gonna be a big boat. There's a gun in there called the Red 9, which is a good powerful pistol. But I think I ignore it for now because A, I didn't have the space. And I was like, B, I'll come back to it in a bit. Oh, and then right here is where there's a island full of chickens. What you're gonna do is you're gonna grab the golden egg and you're gonna save that throughout the whole game because there's gonna be a boss that dies to 2 chicken eggs if you can land them perfectly. So your goal is to try to save that egg until that fight. So once you leave that area, you're gonna go to this cave. And in this cave, there's a puzzle that you have to do. And in that cave, there's a statue. So once you do the puzzle, as I'm gonna show you here, after I fix myself on this boat, you just grab that statue. If you want to loot, then you can loot. But if you want to grab the statue and leave, you can do that as well. So yeah, I decided to loot just because I needed the money. Because there's nothing wrong with looting either. Especially if you want to upgrade your weapons. Or sometimes those crates drop ammo. Like I said, it's all random. It's never guaranteed what's inside those boxes. So that's the puzzle for the first statue. So you just grab it and go. But in my case, I didn't go. I just stayed. Collected the rest of the treasures that was still around. And then that was pretty much it. And then after that, I think I just go straight to the boat. Yeah, I get back on the boat. And once I leave this cave, I go to the bigger boat that's in the middle. Also, if you see me organize my box, it's because I like the way it organizes it. But obviously, you don't have to organize your inventory if you don't want to. It's just a preference for me. So yeah, once you land on this boat, there's a box right there that has like a purple gem. I think that's always guaranteed. And then there's another box that has the red 9. And when you organize your box, then it fits it in for you. So for this section, I trialed and error it. I basically killed the first person in front of me. So I melee him out the way. And then, since I'm unassisted, I'm like, you know what? Let me see if I can run past these guys without any issues. And I did. They all ran past me. I ran past them. I didn't get hit. I didn't get touched. This guy throws an axe at me. I move to the right. You can parry that if you want. But you can just move to the right. And you can just keep going. And then once you climb this ladder, you do the little next puzzle. And then this is the puzzle for the second statue. But realistically, there's no order on how to get these statues. You could have gone here first to get this one, and you could have gone to the other cave to get the other one. So I tried a new way. I usually go back down the ladder and then just go through. But this time I went a different way. And I just went down that path because I have to go back to the boat. But luckily, well, unfortunately I got grabbed here. But since it's unassisted, I wasn't too worried about it. So once you get him free, you open the door, get back on the boat, and then you place those 2 statues. You place those 2 statues on the hands, and then you grab a little emblem that helps you open the church.
Condor 1 to Roost. I found the key to the church.
Copy that. Now go get Baby Eagle.
Right. No time to chat. I'm going in. Condor 1 out.
Took care of her? I knew I could count on you. I've got something, a deal well struck. Easy work. Try that on for size. Might want to take care of any leftover errands before going.
Okay, so this fight can be a little hard, and if you have a good aim, better than mine, then you're in luck. But in this fight, you're gonna fight a big troll, and so I didn't want to waste my shotgun or pistol ammo. So what I did was I used my grenades, and you'll see right now after this cutscene. Because in order to kill this troll, he has a big you call it a worm. It has a worm that comes out of his back. And your goal is to try to get that worm out. So as you can see, I throw a grenade. But unfortunately, the second grenade does not stagger him. So I have to throw a third one, and then a fourth one. And then I use the shotgun for some damage. I use the sniper for the extra damage. And then I dodge just so I don't get hit. And then that dog that we saved earlier, he actually came out to help. So I moved out the way because it was gonna hit me. And then I think the next shot activates the worm. Yes. So now that worm comes out of its back, and then your goal is to try to shoot it. If you're not a good shot or can't aim, to let assisted do the shot for you. So once you shoot its back. I mean, you could have. I could have reloaded the sniper, but I'm like, you know what? He's gonna get up fast. I'm like, let me just switch to a pistol. So you get this cutscene with the dog that tries to help you. So what this dog does is he leads him to that rock that falls on top of him. So when he crashes into it, it brings him down. And then with their sniper, you're gonna wail on that worm. I missed, because my aim assist can be iffy sometimes. So once the aim assist kicks in, he drops down again. And I think this next shot kills him. Yes, it does. So that's what I mean. When you get the sniper, upgrade it all the way. Or as much as you can, especially in the power. If I were you, upgrade it twice in the power, and then once in the reload speed. So that way you're reloading ammo faster. And then he does drop an emblem. And then once you kill him, search these other shacks, because they do have ammo that you were supposed to use during the fight. So there's that one. And then there's another shack. And it's usually just pistol ammo or rifle ammo. It just depends. Like I said, everything in this game is random when it comes to items. It's not guaranteed you're going to get what I got. So I just combined all the green and red herbs. Those are the ones that give you heal. And if you want the actual health upgrade, it's red, yellow. No, green, red, yellow. And then where the cave was living at, there's a velvet blue trophy.
Thanks, bud.
And then you can basically thank the dog over there. And then once you thank the dog, you run back to where the church was at. And then once you get to the church, there's going to be a mutated dog that's blocking your way. So once we get to that point, unfortunately, I didn't one-shot him with my sniper, and I want to say it's because I let the cutscene play. But if you skip the cutscene by pressing your A button or X button if you're on PlayStation, then you're able to one-shot him before he can transform. But unfortunately for me, he transformed even after I shot him. As you can see, the second shot killed him. So once you do this emblem, once you put in the emblem, the doors are gonna open, and then you're gonna grab the blue dial that's to your right. So once those open, you make a right once you're inside.
Ashley Graham, I'm here to help.
And then in front of you, there's gonna be a blue dial that you need. And then once you grab that blue dial, you're gonna open that, which is on the left. And then once you open that, you plug in that blue dial. And the way you're gonna do it is green, red, and then blue. Well, at least that's the easiest way for me. So you rotate that to green. I messed up. I had it the correct way, but I doubted myself. So that's where the green goes. This is where the red goes. You have to basically try to match the shapes. And then that's where, and then the blue doesn't matter because once you find a spot, it does the puzzle. And then once you do the puzzle, you go upstairs. There's a green herb always over there. So if you need it, take it. If you don't need it, you can skip it. So
Ashley,
once you climb that ladder,
you in there?
you can break those boxes too as well. And then
Ashley.
once you open this door, that's when you finally meet Ashley.
Graham, are you in here?
Just let me go.
Listen. Easy with that. My name's Leon. I'm here in the president's orders, and that went well. Hey, it's dangerous outside. You need to listen to me.
What is that? Over there?
Pursue them. The lost lambs are escaping.
Perseguirles.
Deliver unto them salvation.
What do we do?
Your father trusts me. And I need you to trust me too. And do exactly as I say. I'm gonna get you home safe.
Okay. Okay, Leon.
Okay, so for this whole next few chapters, you are basically on a babysitting mission. And your babysitting mission is to protect Ashley at all costs. Yes, it can be annoying because if she gets grabbed even once, you have to turn back and try to save her. Because if you let the villagers take her, then it is game over. So, throughout these whole chapters, you're gonna see me do my best to have her pass through all the villagers. But if need to, because I think she does get grabbed in my playthrough. If need to, you can either grab a shotgun or run up to the villagers and just stab them in the back so you can get Ashley free. Other than that, that's pretty much it. Just save Ashley, protect her, have her
It's okay,
follow
I
you
got
all the
you.
way through without getting caught. And if she does get caught, then you do your best to fight off the enemies.
Hey, trust me.
Thanks.
Roost, I've secured Baby Eagle.
Copy that. Is she okay?
Affirmative.
Well done, Condor 1. I'll dispatch a chopper ASAP. I'm sending you the coordinates for the extraction point. Make your way there, and don't let anything happen to Baby Eagle.
Copy that.
Hurry. The weather is getting worse. Roost out.
Like I said, it's dangerous. Stay close.
Okay. I'm definitely gonna catch a cold.
As you can see on this part, I assassinate that one villager, and then I shotgun this guy in front of me. Unfortunately, he became a squiggly head, or a wiggly head, and then I basically go to the cemetery on the right, and luckily Ashley was able to keep up. And then I forget what I do here. Oh, I pass by him because he's just a Molotov guy, so he doesn't do anything. So I was lucky that Ashley was able to keep up with me, and we got out of that area alive, and she did not get grabbed.
Got some new wares, strange. Welcome. I got something new for you. A deal well struck. Information is a commodity these days. That's good work, if I do say so myself. See how that come back anytime.
Hey, can we take a break?
Sorry, we need to keep moving.
Got it.
Okay. So once you get back into the village, there's gonna be a guy to your left. You can run up to him. Apparently he doesn't see you, because when you run up to him, you're able to assassinate him. You're able to assassinate him from the front. So once you do that, you jump into this window, and there's gonna be villagers patrolling, but don't worry about them. Once they patrol, you just run straight across to the next building, and then there's gonna be one villager upstairs. You assassinate him, and then you jump out the window, and then you make a right, and then you make another right. This is basically the same area you fought at the beginning. So once you get that, you shotgun this guy in front of you, which he does not die, and then you do your best to keep going. But I think Ashley gets grabbed here. Yes, she got grabbed. So do your best to not shoot Ashley on accident, because if you shoot Ashley on accident, then it is also a game over, because she does not have a health bar, so she does die. So once you get there, same thing, rinse and repeat.
You heard?
Because now that this area is filled with villagers, your goal is to try to get through. So luckily I was able to do that. I was able to melee this guy. He died. I was able to shotgun this guy out of my way. You can ignore the pig man I just went through. And then this next fight is pretty tricky and pretty annoying, especially on hardcore and professional. I think it's doable on standard, but hardcore and professional is more annoying. So I'll wait till this cutscene plays out. Because this whole mission is for you to hold out.
Hey, listen, about earlier.
Yeah, about that.
Hey, I see you found your missing señorita.
Senorita has a name and it's Ashley. You are?
Name's Luis. Encantado.
Great. We all have names. Now then. Who are you? And what are you doing here?
Very good questions, unfortunately.
Hide, now.
So yeah, this whole section you're supposed to hold out.
Ashley, quick! Over here.
It can be a little tough, especially as a new person, because your goal is to try to kill all the villagers, and they drop a plank for you to board up all the windows.
Okay.
Fortunately enough, there is one board at the beginning, so you use that to block the window that's behind you and Luis. So once you board that up, no villagers can get to that area. Then you use this bookcase to seal up the second window, but that's just to buy time. So if you're not full like I was, then you collect these items that are on the floor, which is either gunpowder and stuff. But if you are full, you can either leave those as backup, or you can start crafting some stuff. Like as you can see, I crafted flashbangs, which I should have mentioned earlier. I probably didn't, but you can buy flash grenades once you get Ashley. And once you buy the flash grenade recipe, those come in clutch, especially for a boss fight you'll see me use later. So that first villager gets in. I use my pistol just because I get more pistol ammo than I do with anything else. So I was able to take him down. Then I focused on the window to my left. And then luckily Luis helps you fight back. I parried that. I parried that. I knifed him before he can transform. Then I'm able to take him down with the R9, aka the Red 9 pistol. Then I grab whatever loot was on the floor. I missed there. Luckily I was able to knife there and not hurt. I don't think you can hurt Luis. I think in the original, if you were to shoot at Luis, he shoots back. He'll shoot back at you and kill you. So luckily that lady right there was able to drop a plank. So I board up that window. And now I just had to worry about one window. And then here I mixed up all three greens. So I melee him. Unfortunately he was transforming. I stopped him right before he could.
You're serious.
Unfortunately he was turning as well, so I'm like, you know what, let me use a grenade. Let me start wasting these, but that didn't do anything. Because the wiggly head was still alive. He was all able to transform. I'm like, you know what, let me switch to a shotgun. Let me start making room. And luckily there was another wooden plank there. So I was able to get that. I blew that up just in case there was any more villagers there.
This one's good.
So once you board all three windows, you go upstairs for the next fight. Because once you board up those three windows, another phase will happen. Unfortunately, I kept running out of space. But like I said before, it's a good and bad thing. But I prefer to keep those L resources just so I can make flash grenades. Because flash grenades can get you out of sticky situations, especially if it starts to get too big. As you can see, I made another flash grenade just in case. So I knocked down that ladder there. I think I left that ladder alone that's in that room in front of me. Because they do come from there too, but I'm like, you know what, I don't want to get myself caught. But I could be wrong, because I am doing a voiceover on this video. I didn't do it. I didn't do one during the time I was recording the video. So I'm just doing a voiceover, so I don't remember if I went into that room. Which I don't think I did, because I wasn't too worried about it.
Way's closed.
Unfortunately, I get hit with the shovel, which isn't too bad. Like I said, assisted. It's more simpler to get hit by those. But if it was on hardcore or professional, that would have taken my health down by a lot. Luckily, Luis was able to stop that transformation. And then I heard the pigman's voice coming, so I went quickly downstairs. And there's a reason why I saved the flash grenades, because when you throw the flash, once you throw the flash, you assassinate him. And I think my knife breaks here. Okay, it doesn't break. But I used the shotgun to kill him. Oh, I think I didn't use my knife again in the flashbang because I knew my knife was gonna break. So I just left it alone. So after you hold out and kill the pigman and grab the emblem, the mission ends.
Ashley.
What's happening to me?
Ashley, is this the first time you've coughed up blood like this?
You want to start explaining?
The cough, the blood, is caused by something called plaga. Okay. You saw those people, right? But you have the same thing inside you. The same thing that made them like that. This, what you're experiencing, these symptoms, they're only the beginning.
I don't want to become like them.
You are, well, lucky. You see, at this early stage, the parasite, the plaga, it is possible to remove it with a surgical procedure. And all you need is some know-how. And oh yeah, the right equipment.
Wait, you two?
No worries. See, I have a plan. But you're going to have to trust me. Great, we're partners then.
Hey, why are you...
No time for any questions. The clock is ticking.
Why are you helping us?
Because it makes me feel better. Let's leave it at that. I will contact you later. Hey, got a smoke?
I do. The kind you like. Now where's the amber?
Unfortunately, it's not on me at the moment. And you really should be telling me what a good job I did. Busted my ass and managed to hide it right before I got caught. Which is why I'm still alive.
The deal was, we get you out of here when you deliver the amber. No amber, no protection, Luis.
Such a stickler for details, huh, Ada? Okay, then. I'll go get it now. How about that? And I do have something else I need to get, too.
This is Roost. I've got some bad news, Condor One. With the weather like this, the chopper can't make its approach. Can you stand by until it clears?
Negative. Too dangerous. We're gonna get out of here and find someplace safe.
I'm sorry. I wish I could do more to help.
Don't worry about it. We'll swim home if we have to. Condor 1, out. Let's go.
What's gonna happen to me?
Right now. Let's just focus on getting out of here.
Yeah, right.
Okay, so for this next section, you're gonna get rid of your old shotgun and you're gonna swap it out or buy the riot shotgun. It actually comes in pretty clutch and it does a lot of damage. Unfortunately, I didn't have the money for it, so if you ended up buying the DLC for this game, then you can sell the 2 DLC weapons, which is the Sentinel 9.
Your valuables won't do you much
I think it's the Sentinel 9, and then the Skull Shaker shotgun. Yeah, the Sentinel 9 and the Skull Shaker shotgun. If you don't have the DLC weapons, then you can come back to the merchant later if you have the money for it. So that's what I did. I ended up buying the riot shotgun. Unfortunately, I don't have the ammo or the money to upgrade it, so I left it the way it was. So for this fight, it's not that bad. You're gonna have to snipe two people up above. They both have crossbows. And then after that, you just fight a wave of enemies, but they're pretty easy with the sniper. I think I lined them all up and was able to 2-shot them. So yeah, there's one crossbow lady up there. I think I missed the first shot. Yeah, because I thought her head was on the reticle. But I wait till she lines up, and then I take the shot. And once I take the shot, I open these doors. And then once I open the doors, I shotgun this guy just to get him out the way. And then I line these guys up. So luckily they all lined up.
Damn. I knew it.
And then I just killed this guy. Took just one more shot. And that was it. That was all the people in this area.
Twisty son of a bitch.
Sure is quiet.
¡Forasteros!
¡Empezad a
¡Jodas!
¡Que se escapen!
Stay here.
What? Okay.
Okay, this fight is very important because in this fight you're fighting two chainsaw ladies. So I found out a new way to do this on my professional run and hardcore run, but this is why I told you to get the flashbangs. Because your goal for this fight is to flashbang and assassinate the chainsaw ladies. So after this cutscene plays out, you'll see what I mean. So once they pop out, you're gonna have the flashbang equipped.
Sorry, didn't realize that was yours. I am flattered.
So you're gonna throw the first flashbang. You're gonna assassinate either the one on the left or the one on the right, doesn't matter which one. Unfortunately, I think I hesitated because she gets up quicker than her sister. So I had to parry that one, which sucked because it ate up my knife.
Sorry, you're not my type.
So I ended up shotgunning her, and then I threw another flashbang. I assassinated her, which broke my knife. Which luckily I was able to get the actual key item I needed. And then I had another knife as backup, and was able to kill her in another knife. So I think it took, on the system mode, it took 2 knives to kill him. Unfortunately, I went through my flashbangs to kill him, but if it was done correctly, it takes 2 to 3 flashbangs and 2 knives. Can't say the same for the higher difficulties, because I haven't tested that out. And the reason why I haven't tested that out is because I think I need to upgrade my knife, which, in all honesty, that's the least of my worries. I don't care about my knife that much to upgrade it. I got hit there because I couldn't parry it since I have no knife. If you have no knife at all, you cannot parry attacks.
Are you hurt?
And then Ashley got hit, so fortunately in this game, Ashley gets downed. And then if she gets hit again, then she dies. And when you do these spinning things or open the door right away, you have iframes, which means you cannot get hit. As you saw there, as I opened the door, she tried hitting me but missed.
All right, come on.
Okay.
Okay, so for this part, our goal is to run away from the big cheese. Or at least that's what they call them in the original. But once he knocks Leon down and after the cutscene ends, our goal is to just run. There's no point of fighting him yet. It's just a running sequence. There will be enemies in the way, so if you have the shotgun ready, just use the shotgun, get them out your way, and then you go. Also, I know I never mentioned this earlier in the video, but if you use the quick turn mechanic, which I have it as down B or down crouch, you use that quick turn mechanic to turn around quicker, which actually comes in clutch. Better than actually moving your analog stick to the right or left. So as you can see, I use the shotgun here to get everyone out the way, and I just move along. And then that was the end of that sequence.
I'm stuck.
We need to go. You gotta be kidding me. Then run. Close one.
Listen, you're the one he wants. If we see him again, you run.
What about you?
I'll do my job.
I have some new goods that might welcome. I've got something new. Well, come. Back, welcome. And that's good work if we're starting to get an idea of your tastes, friend. Dazzled, are you? Don't get yourself killed now.
Be careful.
Cease your pointless struggling. Abandon your body to the will of our God.
You're a shooting missionary. You know that.
Oh, Almighty, grant me the strength to crush your enemies.
Son of a bitch! Ashley, run!
Okay.
Hasta luego.
God, I thank you for your gift.
You want to get ugly? Let's get ugly.
Okay, so for this fight, you're gonna climb up the ladder, and then you're just gonna dodge if it tells you to dodge, or parry if it tells you to parry. So I found out that the shotgun's the best way to go at the beginning. As you can see, I got him down, and then I use the sniper to shoot his eye, because that's his weak spot. And then that activates the second phase. So if you have shotgun ammo, and if you have sniper ammo, then those are your two best weapons for this area. So rinse and repeat. The cutscene takes you down the ladder, so you go back up.
Guess your tap dancing days are over.
And then if you have a lot of sniper ammo, then do your best to shoot him from afar. As you can see, he throws things at you. I was doing my best to aim. Unfortunately, I missed the gas cans. Yep. I shot way too high. On any other mode, those would have killed you, or those could kill you, because it does a lot of high damage. But I wasn't too worried. I think his weak spot should be in the middle of his stomach. But it's hard to see, especially because I was in zoomed 1. Because with the normal scope, there's only 2 zooms. And so as you can see here, he comes closer. The more damage you do to him, the closer he gets, so I decided to use my shotgun for close quarter. Unfortunately, that wasn't enough. And I had to reload it as well. When he does that, just try to move out the way. I think I missed with that. I shot him in the body with that. And then that was it. And then that's how you defeat just Salazar. Oh no, his name's not Salazar, his name is Mendez. Or the Big Cheese. But that's it. That's the end of the village chapter. I'm still working on the castle chapter, but hopefully you guys like the video, and I'll be back for more later.
Give my regards to your god.
Hey! You coming? Leon! You're welcome.
Thanks. This fire's bound to catch their attention. Let's keep moving.
Leon, I'm not gonna turn into one of them, right?
I won't let that happen. I promise.
What's going on?
Well, at least we don't have to worry about being followed. Come on.